It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from the Murphy Center on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University, this is Lady Raider basketball. And tonight, Middle Tennessee tries to maintain a hold on the top in Conference USA as they take on the Aggies of New Mexico State. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you. Kyle Turner, my broadcast partner, will be here momentarily. Middle Tennessee, 21-6 on the season, 13-1 in Conference USA. They've won 9 straight in conference play. 2 really tough road games last week, winning at Louisiana Tech 55-46. It was the first win over Louisiana Tech in conference play on their home court this season, and then they beat Sam Houston in a very physical contest, 59-46, to improve to 21-6 and 13-1. New Mexico State is 15-12 overall. They are 8-6 in Conference USA. They have won 3 straight, having beaten Kennesaw State 61-57, Jacksonville State 66-47, and FIU 65-55. This is a team that pushed the Lady Raiders to overtime. In the first meeting on January 30th in Las Cruces, New Mexico, Middle Tennessee was down 9 with about 6 minutes left to play and found a way to come back. Got huge buckets from Emily Monson, from Gracie Dodgen, players off the bench that made huge shots and huge contributions, sent that game to overtime, and then won it in overtime by a score of 66-59. So as a result, Middle Tennessee 13-1. This is the final home week of the regular season. We get New Mexico State tonight. We get UTEP on Saturday, and then it's a road trip to Liberty and FIU to finish out the regular season before the conference tournament in Huntsville. So 2 really important games here, trying to hold serve on your home court. With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. Do you want high-quality, affordable education? Well, it's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll take a look at Conference USA, the standings, and the schedule right after this. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered.
With our interest-earning checking, you can
Earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
If you're a small business owner, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I run a small business too. I understand the unique needs of local business owners and will make it easy for you to choose the right protection at the right price. Because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, Agent Deb Insel, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Well, as we get set for Middle Tennessee and New Mexico State tonight, let's take a look at the teams around the conference. Brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. Located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. As we roll into this next to last week of the regular season, Middle Tennessee on top in the conference at 13-1 overall in conference play, 21-6 on the season. Liberty a game behind at 12-2, and that game is looming out there. After we play here, we play UTEP on Saturday. We go to Liberty next Thursday, so that game is looming out there, but we got to get there first. So Liberty at 12-2, 19-6 overall. Western Kentucky next at 10-4. They are 19-7 overall. This is a big game for New Mexico State. If they could find a way to get a win here tonight, they could solidify a spot in the top four in the conference standings. They're 8-6 right now, and in pretty good shape in that regard. 2-game lead on FIU, who is 6-8. Louisiana Tech 6-9. Sam Houston 5-10, as is Kennesaw State. Jacksonville State 4-11, and UTEP is 3-11 in conference play. Tonight's schedule, Florida International is at Kennesaw State, UTEP at Western Kentucky, Sam Houston at Louisiana Tech, and Liberty is at Jacksonville State. I'd keep an eye on that one. I think Jacksonville State playing at home has a chance to be a real challenge for Liberty tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that one as the night continues here. But right now the most important thing is what's going on here in the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee taking on New Mexico State. This is the 9th meeting between these two schools. Middle Tennessee leads the overall series 6-2 in the previous 8 meetings. Middle Tennessee 166-38 all time in Conference USA, and at home been awfully good over the last 3 years. 53-2 over the last 3 years. Middle Tennessee riding right now a 35-game Conference USA home court winning streak. That's on the line tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get a scouting report from assistant coach Kim Bruton. That's next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bob?
The game against State last year?
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Time out for a scouting report on New Mexico State. We're joined by assistant coach Kim Bruton as we talk about the Aggies. And you got to start talking about Molly Kaiser. I mean, and we've got great players on this Lady Raider team, but I would have to put Molly Kaiser at the top of the list or at near the top of the list in players in this league.
Absolutely. I mean, she's just flat out a scorer, a playmaker for her team. She knows she has to carry the bulk of the load scoring for her team, and she embraces that. And she's just a tough defender. She's not super big, not super quick, but she can get her shot off. She elevates. She's physical. You got to know where she's at all times.
So how do you defend her? What's the plan?
Team defense. You know, we just said Jalen has the initial matchup on her, but it's not just Jalen's assignment. Everybody on the court has to be aware of where she's at all times. And New Mexico State does a good job of running a lot of weak side action to try to take your attention away from her when she has the ball. So we've really stressed that with our players. You got to see the ball. You got to be aware where she's at all times.
Rebounding-wise, they have a couple of players that get on the boards pretty well, don't they?
They do, and that's a key for us. They out-rebounded us last time, and that's something, you know, we don't usually like to see happen, obviously, and so that's a point of focus for us. And I'm going to tell you, their perimeter actually did a really good job rebounding. Their point guard had 4 offensive rebounds, so you can tell that was something that they told them to go to the board. So we've made that a point of emphasis with our perimeter players. You got to block out. It's got to be 1 through 5 effort.
It's interesting because if the opponent's guards are going to the board, if you pull a board, you've got a chance to go the other way on a break. And I know I see you smiling. Transition is what you'd like to do.
Absolutely, and I don't think we exploited that enough, getting them scoring enough in transition. We let them set their defense too much against us, so that's something we need to play with pace better tonight than we did when we were at New Mexico State.
So give me a couple of keys to winning tonight.
Obviously, you know, we talked about Kaiser and team defense, but, you know, we held Kaiser under her average. She had 19 points against us. She averages 22, and that's with an overtime extra 5 minutes. But it was some of their other players that stepped up and scored more than they're averaging, so we got to make sure that not only are we doing a good job on Kaiser, but we're defending those other players as well.
Play well.
Thank you.
We'll have more in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Tonight's pregame visit with Coach Rick Ensel brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raiders sports in the Daily News Journal. The D&J is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more.
Rick, you come off a tough week on the road. You learn a lot more about your team every week, don't you? And this team just seems to get tougher and tougher as the year goes on.
Well, they do, Joe. They had two tough games last week, and we were better than both teams, but La Tech played us extremely close, played us very tough. They're a well-coached team. We knew that, and they got a couple of really good players, probably going to be all conference. Mm-hmm. And then you go to Sam Houston, and they played everybody tough there. Now they hadn't won a lot of games there. I think they've only won 5 or 6 games, but they play everybody tough, and they get after you and push on you and shove on you. And it was something that we needed, and we were able to get a 15, 16-point win there. So we just got to be thankful we won 2 on the road. Not very many teams get to do that. Yep. Very proud of our effort. Very proud of all the stuff that we had to overcome off the floor, from the bus rides to the hotels to getting our food. I mean, it was just so many things that didn't necessarily go wrong, but didn't go like we had planned it to go. And that's unusual. And Courtney did a great job for us. Mm-hmm. I mean, she just she accepted the challenge and she overcame it. So I was real proud of that.
How about your leadership on this team? Because I think when the year started, you and I talked, and you kind of wondered maybe where that was going to come from. But as the year has gone on, you clearly have a couple of players that have stepped up and are leaders on this team.
Well, I see different players stepping up right now in different situations. Something that I haven't seen in a long time. Jalen's kind of been there all year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, now I see Cav stepping in and doing some things. I see Tamia doing some things. I see Nas doing some things. So, that's big. Mm-hmm. And we're at the time of the year where that needs to be taking place, that needs to happen. So I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Talk about the game we played in Las Cruces with them. You're down 9 with about 5 or 6 minutes to go and find a way to come back, force overtime, and then win it in overtime. I think it's one of the big wins of the year.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. They've got a good team. Jody does a great job. She's been around basketball her whole life, played for Pat Summitt. I mean, you can just go right down the line. She's got all the accolades that you'd ever want. Her kids really believe in her. She believes in them. She also has 2 or 3 young ladies that are probably going to be all conference. One in particular, I think, is probably one of the best players in our conference. And so, they've got to the point where they're winning some games. I think they've won 5 out of the last 7. They got a chance to finish here strong and go into the tournament on a positive. And so, I look for it to be a good game tonight. I'll just tell you right now, Joe.
Yeah, it's funny when I think about all conference and all most valuable. Certainly, 2 or 3 of our players would fall into that category. But if I had to vote for somebody not on this team, I think Molly Kaiser would be on my list.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. I think she's a pro. Jalen does a good job. We battled her now for the last 2 or 3 years. Jalen does a good job with her. But, it's just so many possessions that you can keep that young lady down. She's going to come through, and she's going to make big shot after big shot. Mm-hmm. That's what she's all about, and that's what players are supposed to do.
So what's the key to winning this game tonight?
Well, we got to contain Kaiser. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to know where she's at. We got to guard her as a team instead of as an individual. And then we got to rebound the basketball. They've got a good young lady that's in the post, second leading rebounder in our conference behind Nas, so it'll be a battle right there. And then, just play our game. We play our game, we're going to be in great shape.
Play well.
Thank you, Joe.
We'll have more in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Just about set for basketball tonight here from the Murphy Center. It's Middle Tennessee and New Mexico State. Joe Fisher, along with my partner Kyle Turdham, who has come in. And tell you what, Kyle, this is one of those games. This is a team that pushed Middle Tennessee to overtime in Las Cruces. They feature one of the best players in the conference in Molly Kaiser. This is a very good basketball team we're going to see tonight.
I would use the word dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous team. Anytime that you've got a player like Molly Kaiser that can score like she can score and help make her teammates better, that's always a concern. They're also one of the best defensive teams in the league in terms of stealing the ball from their opponents and turning their opponent over. So in addition to team defense, ball security is going to be a premium tonight.
It's interesting, and I've thought about this before. You hate to put it on one player, but as Cab plays, so goes this team. If she has a good game, handles the basketball, takes care of things, this team will do well.
Well, I certainly think it starts there, and you've got to have everybody else, pitch in and do their fair share as well. And that's one of the great things I like about this Lady Raider team is its versatility in terms of players that can play multiple positions. And as I've said so many times, after Cab gets the offense initiated, it's not a scenario where all she is a point guard and a distributor and a facilitator. I mean, they all basically end up being interchangeable.
That's right. Well, we're glad to have you with us. Injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm and a proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. And Cab's the only one we kind of worry about. We kind of keep an eye on that knee. She's trying to get through the season, and so far, so good. We've not had any issues over the last few games. Our Ascend Federal Credit Union starting lineups show your MTSU pride with every purchase. Visit an Ascend branch. Ask for your MTSU branded debit card. Ascend is the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend is insured by NCUA. Starting lineup for Middle Tennessee, exactly the same as always. Courtney Blakely, 5'8 senior, Gary, Indiana. Anastasia Boldareva, 6'7 senior, Moscow, Russia, averaging a double-double now, 15 points and 10 rebounds per game. Jalen Gregory, the 5'8 senior from Lafayette, Tennessee, 13 points per game. Tamia Scott, leading scorer at 6 foot, the junior from Clarksville, 16.5 points, 6.5 rebounds. And Alina Enrique, 6'3", fifth-year player from Helsinki, Finland, 5 points, 4 rebounds per game. Rick Insel, in his 20th year as coach of the Lady Raiders, 484 and 162. Assisted by associate head coach Matt Insel, along with Kim Bruton, Nina Davis, Tom Hodges, and Courtney Whitson. For New Mexico State, the Aggies number 2, Loes Rosing, 5'10 senior from the Netherlands, just under 4 points per game. Siani Sanchez Oliver, 5'5 senior from Powder Springs, Georgia, averaging 3.5 points per game. Number 4, Jayla Harding, a 5'8 senior, Wichita, Kansas, almost 8 points per game, 37% from three-point range. Number 7, Molly Kaiser, the one we've talked about, 5'8 graduate student, Watauga, Texas, 21 points per game, 3 rebounds, 36% from three-point range. She is 10th nationally in points per game. And number 10, Fonta Gassama, a 6'1 senior from Spain, averaging 9 points, almost 9 rebounds per game. Had a double-double against Middle in the game in Las Cruces. Jody Adams is the head coach of the Aggies. We'll take a break, come back, get it started from the Murphy Center. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider Basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from the Murphy Center in Middle Tennessee State University here in Murfreesboro, Joe Fisher along with Kyle Turdham. Glad to have you with us. The Lady Raiders of Middle Tennessee hosting the Aggies of New Mexico State. Middle Tennessee on top in Conference USA, 13-1 on the season in conference play, 21-6 overall, facing a New Mexico State team that is 15-12, 8-6 in the conference. They are in the top 4. They've won 3 in a row. They're on an uptick heading toward the conference tournament in a couple of weeks. This would be a huge win for them. It would really solidify a spot in the top 4 heading into the conference tournament. These two teams met in Las Cruces late last month. It went to overtime. Middle Tennessee rallied from 9 down with about 6 minutes left, forced the overtime, won the game 66-59. And Kyla was interesting because I think one of the real stories of that game was, Anastasia Boulder-Abel was great. She had 27 points. But there were other players that stepped up and made huge plays. Emily Monson made 2 really big shots. Gracie Dodgen off the bench made a huge three-point shot in that rally in the last few minutes to give this team a chance to win on the road.
Well, when you look at the standings right now, obviously 13-1, you would think we would be forever ahead of anybody in second place, and we're not.
Nope, that's right.
Liberty nipping at our heels at 12-2, Western at 10-4, and this New Mexico State team at 8-6. So they are in the 4th spot right now. They have a 2-game lead over FIU. And again, they're one of the hottest teams in the league with the exception of us. So they play a style that very, very good defensively, put a really tremendous premium on ball security. And again, they've just got a scorer that can just go absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
One of the things that intrigues me about Kaiser is you typically see players' averages go down in conference play from the overall.
Yeah.
Hers has gone up.
Gone up, that's right.
So when she's got the better scouts in conference play that matter the most, her productivity has gotten greater, not smaller.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch her in the game in Las Cruces on January 30th because there was a period there, like in the third quarter, where she just sort of said, okay, I'm taking over. And she did, and she led them to almost a 10-point lead before Middle was able to rally and send that game into overtime. She's a terrific player. She's not big, she's not quick, but she can handle the ball. She has a marvelous step-back, mid-range jump shot that she can create range for herself and find room, and she's terrific at it.
Kim Bruton talked about team defense, and just to give you a number, Kaiser is basically 200 shots more than the next closest shooter on their team.
Right.
So knowing where she's at and how to go about guarding her is going to be critical. Obviously, Coach Adams does a fantastic job of getting her open. So it's going to be everybody doing their part to shut her down.
Kristen Bell, Jody Cantrell, Keisha Brown, the officials tap in the air. It is controlled by New Mexico State. They're wearing black with white and red trim. Middle Tennessee with the white jerseys and shorts with blue numerals and lettering. And what is that trim that they have?
Anthracite.
There you go. Jumper from 17, way off the mark. Enrique with a rebound. That was a brick off the backboard. And the rebound into the front court now, Tamia Scott. First offensive possession for Middle Tennessee. Blakely cut off on the drive, up top to Bouldereva. Bounce pass to Tamia Scott. Tamia backs it out, comes to Enrique. Enrique near side, Gregory. Jalen. Bounce pass, Bouldereva back to Jalen. Wide open from 22, bang.
I know Coach Adams cannot feel great about that. Jalen Gregory, obviously a prolific three-point shooter, was left more wide open than she has been at a pregame shoot-around.
322 career three-pointers now for Jalen Gregory in an early 3-0 lead. Send it to the corner for a jumper. That is good. That is a 2, I believe. I believe she had a foot inside the line. It was a 2-point jumper to make it 3-2, Middle Tennessee's lead. Bouldereva top of the key to Tamia Scott. Brings it out to Enrique. Arlena, one dribble.
Mismatch with Noss inside.
Gregory pulls up 15-footer, back iron, no good. Rebound, Enrique runs it down, back out to Tamia Scott. She will save it near the center line. The jumper by Rosing was the first points for New Mexico State. Tamia with the basketball in the center circle right now. Looking for a flat screen from Bouldereva. Drives right to the basket, off the glass, got it to go.
Once again, Tamia's ability to just create shots and score is just amazing.
5-2, Middle Tennessee lead. Kaiser guarded by Gregory. That's going to be the matchup all day. And Blakely with the steal for Middle Tennessee. Cab one-on-one to the rack, missed the layup. And the rebound, New Mexico State. Front court, Kaiser kicks it to the wing. To Harding. Harding guarded by Scott. Outside Rosing. Rosing with a bounce pass to Gasama, who had a really good game against Middle Tennessee. Almost had a double. In fact, had a double-double. Jumper from the corner. That's short. Rebound. Enrique with another board for Middle Tennessee. Hand off to Blakely. Cab will bring it up. 5-2, Lady Raider lead. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Bouldereva, bounce pass Gregory, off the screen, can't shoot. Comes near side Enrique. Bounce pass Scott. They run that work on the perimeter. Tamia step back 15-footer, no good. Rebound Gasama for New Mexico State. May have been a little quick on the shot in that case. Kaiser hooks it back to Gasama. Gasama out on the wing to Rosing. Rosing drives on Enrique, can't shoot. 17-footer by Gasama, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good, and a foul. You cannot give up that offensive rebound. That just sliced through and got an easy board, and 2 free throws coming.
Well, it's especially frustrating when you force them through your good defense to take the shot that you wanted them to take right out of the gate, and then you give up an offensive rebound, not to mention pick up a foul on top of that.
Harding at the free throw line misses the first one. Harding is an 88% free throw shooter on the season. And she made the second one. 5-3 Middle Tennessee. A little full court pressure here by the Aggies, just kind of token pressure. Now they're going to drop back in coverage. Blakely across the center line. Near side Scott, left wing. Down low Bouldereva, her first touch in a while. Anastasia back outside. Enrique spots for three, no good. Rebound New Mexico State. They're going to give her that shot until she can prove she can hit it. Kaiser, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Enrique, another board, doing a really good job on the boards early on.
Nas did a great job of building out to help Jalen Gregory on that shot and certainly changed the shot from Kaiser.
Scott left wing. Works at top of the key, still with a dribble. Comes near side, bounce pass, Bouldereva off the block, left side. Goes up in the lane, good. Nice shot by Nas, her first points.
Yeah, that's going to be there all day. Nas has got basically a 6 to 7 inch advantage in her matchup, and that time they had a switch, and she had an even greater matchup.
She had
advantage.
She had 27 in the meeting in Las Cruces. 7-3 Middle Tennessee lead. Gasama skips it. Far side Rosing. Back outside, quick pass, 3-point from the right wing, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That's going to go to Middle Tennessee.
Well, it's good to see Harding off to a slow start from the three-point line because
37% on the season.
Yeah, she's their leading three-point shooter, makes 1.7 per game. You know, it's interesting when you look at Kaiser's numbers. Only 1.1 made threes per game on this season, but she gets to the free throw line over 7 times and makes 6 of those. So keeping her off the charity stripe is going to be critical.
Savannah Davis checks in, the freshman from McKenzie, Tennessee, replacing Tamia Scott. Hand off to Blakely. Middle Tennessee with the ball, a 7-3 advantage. Enrique, top of the key, swings at Blakely. Cab on the wing, spots, fires the three, back iron, no good. Rebound, New Mexico State kind of settled for that one.
Yeah, you can see Sanchez Oliver backing all the way off, just daring her to take that shot.
But Cab comes down, tries to get the steal, and knocked it out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Middle Tennessee. And now Tamia is going to check back in for Savannah Davis. So this is kind of a defense for offense kind of thing right here. So Tamia checks in defensively. Inbounding on the side. They get it inside. Shot put up, rejected by Bouldereva. Just took it right out of her hands. Block number 96 on the season. Blakely to Scott, front court. Can't dribble, back out to Blakely. 4:50 left first quarter, 7-3, Lady Raider lead. Scott, top of the key. Guarded out there by Gewertz. Now to Enrique. Lob inside Bouldereva. Inside out to Blakely. Cab drives baseline. Up and under, reverses, can't score. Rebound, New Mexico State. Got too far under, couldn't get it over the rim. Sanchez Oliver with the basketball, guarded by Blakely. Off the screen, leaves it to the top. Penetration on Enrique, kicks to the wing. Three-point shot is no good. Rebound, Bouldereva. Good defense. New Mexico State not really getting great looks early on.
And not a team that relies a great deal on the three-point shot.
Blakely to Scott. Need a good offensive set right here. Scott near side Blakely. Bouldereva trying to post up down low. Enrique goes back to Cab. Now inside Bouldereva, double teamed inside out. Blakely can't shoot. Shot clock at 5. Got to go. Scott on the wing. 17-foot jumper. Good by Tamia.
Yet another one of those plays where Tamia just says, get me the ball, I'll go score, and she did.
9-3 Middle Tennessee lead. 3:38 left. A lot of time between whistles here. Penetration by Kaiser. Her floater off the glass is good.
Nas rotated over to try to make her change her shot and was unable to do so on that particular shot. Kaiser raises up with the bank.
1,802 points in her career. Counting that one. Bouldereva spins left. Reverses, goes up off the glass, and got it and one. Oh, what a move by Nas, and she'll go to the line. Went hard to the left, timeout on the court. We'll have the free throw when we come back. 11-5, Middle Tennessee lead. 3:15 left in the quarter. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1,000,000. All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Our First Vision first minutes of today's game. First Vision Bank, accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FVB.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender. Middle Tennessee a 6-0 lead in points in the paint early. They are 5 of 11 from the field. They have held New Mexico State to 2 of 9 from the field in the early going, and as a result, an 11-5 Lady Raider lead, and Boulder Ava going to the line for the opportunity to complete the three-point play.
Well, you would have an expectation that Middle is going to lead substantially in that points in the paint category all night long. The issue, obviously, for New Mexico State is when you get supplementary scoring. And that's what we're getting with Tamia Scott. That's what we're getting with Jalen Gregory. And when you get those two things put together, Nos taking over inside and then the supplementary scoring, that's going to be an uphill climb for New Mexico State. Not to mention the fact Kaiser really hasn't gotten going yet, has only attempted 2 shots, made 1.
Interesting, Savannah Davis back into the game for Middle Tennessee, replacing Enrique. We have seen that over the last couple of weeks. Savannah has played, 20, 25, almost 30 minutes a game in some of these recent contests. Boulder Ava at the line. She is a 72% free throw shooter, and she knocks it down.
Well, and where that started with Savannah Davis is Coach Insel trusts her defensively.
Yep. Yeah, he mentioned that a couple of games ago that, yes, we like her offense and we want her in there for the offense, but her defense has gotten better. 12-5, Lady Raider lead. Lucia Yenis with the basketball, leaves it to the top, and Yenis comes open, blocked by Boulder Ava again. Oh, Nos took it right out of her hand.
Well, Yenis has tried Nos twice and has gotten the same result twice, a block shot.
Blakely will bring it out. They'll set the offense. Nos with 97 blocks leads the country in that category. On the wing, Blakely. Up top, Savannah Davis. Now to Scott. 2:35 left first quarter. Tamia drives, kicks to the corner. Penetration, Blakely, floater, good from the baseline from 10 feet. Boy, if she can start knocking that one down, what an element that adds. 14-5, Lady Raider lead. Yenis, top of the key. Boulder Ava sacks back off of her, not worried about it. Yenis, she's going to take that 18-footer way off the mark. That's why you weren't worried about it.
Every time Yenis shoots, that means Kaiser's not. We're in great shape.
Blakely, front court, going to set the offense. A chance to build a double-digit lead, less than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Cab with the basketball. Works top of the key off the screen from Boulder Ava. Comes to Scott, near side Gregory. Jalen holding it on the left wing, and there's a foul. That's going to be a hold. I believe it's going to be on Kaiser.
Correct.
And that's going to be her first. I like that. You make Kaiser play defense.
Yeah, and
create some issues.
I was actually just thinking, I'm not really sure why Kaiser is hugging Jalen Gregory as she is. I don't know that I think that that's a smart play on Kaiser's part.
First on Kaiser. Lady Raiders inbound. Blakely bounces it to Enrique. Had to run it down near the center line. Now to Gregory. 1:33 left in the quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jalen spots, fires, back iron, no good. And the rebound, Gasama.
New Mexico State dodged a bullet. They went underneath the ball screen, and that is typically curtains when Jalen Gregory shoots.
3 from the corner is good. That is a three-pointer that's good by Gowertz. Maddie Gowertz, the 5'11 freshman. She had 4 of those against Western Kentucky. 14-8. That ended a scoring drought for New Mexico State. Blakely bounce pass to Enrique. Now near side Gregory. Jalen. 10 on the shot clock. Jalen drives, gets through the lane, lays it up with the left hand, good.
Really nice play by Jalen coming off that ball screen again. I love to see her score in areas other than outside the three-point line.
She's got 5, 16-8, Middle Tennessee lead. Kaiser jacks up the 3, it's no good. Rebound, Scott went for it at a foul. I don't know how you call that a foul on Tamia Scott. I mean, I know there was contact. I just don't know how that's a foul. It's on Tamia. It's her first. The player is down. I don't know, Kyle. What do you think? That's Selena Peterson, who was down and was hit and is going to come off. I think she may be bleeding from the nose, but
it's a hard luck call for sure.
Yeah.
One, I know that Coach Ensel and his staff were talking to Tamia about if you would have built out and boxed out before she got there, it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
So it was preventable in that regard.
40.9 seconds left. Count is on. They finally get into Gasama and now to Kaiser. Kaiser being guarded by Gregory. They kick to the wing. Long 3 is short. Rebound. Enrique runs another one down. She's had a good first quarter on the boards. To Blakely. Shot clock at 23. Game clock 26. Cab going to dribble between the legs several times, just kind of letting the clock run down. Shot clock at 10. Here we go. Cab comes near side, Enrique. Elena.
Running triple.
And a foul, and that's going to be a foul on New Mexico State for a push. Is that Kaiser?
Yep.
That's her second.
It is.
That is significant. Kaiser picks up her second and will come out of the game now as Sanchez Oliver checks back in.
Well, for whatever it's worth, Spat Broadcast only has her with 1 foul.
I think she's got 2.
I would agree.
Scott with 3 seconds left. Tamia to the basket, laid it up. No, but she was fouled. She'll go to the line with 1.5 remaining. Yeah, I agree with you. They've got Kaiser. The foul is on Gowertz, her first. I don't know, Kyle. I've got Kaiser with 2, but we'll wait and see. First free throw is no good by Tamia. Scott is a 68% free throw shooter on the season, and she makes the second. She's got 5 in the quarter, and the quarter expires. Good first quarter for the Lady Raiders. They lead 17-8 as we go to the break. We'll come back more in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Middle Tennessee leads New Mexico State 17-8 as we head to the second quarter here at the Murphy Center. Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Joe Fisher along with Kyle Turner, we were talking. I clearly thought Kaiser had 2 fouls. They officially have her with 1, so that's what we will go with. But I've done this for a while, and I'm pretty clear that they called her number twice. But
well, both of us are on the same page there as well. And I will say this, that's not the first time that's happened this year, and I wonder how much of that is attributed to this
weird
numbering things. I don't know, but I know I feel very confident that she was whistled for 2 fouls.
I totally agree, but when she wears a 7, so when they go to the sideline and put up a 2 and a 5 or whatever the case may be, and they got Yennis with a foul, Peterson with a foul, Gewertz with a foul, and Kaiser with a foul, so all with 1 for New Mexico State. But
what is not debatable is the Middle Tennessee defense, which has been fantastic in this first quarter. They've held New Mexico State to 21% shooting, 3 out of 14 from the floor, and only 1 made 3 in 6 attempts for 17%. Middle, meanwhile, 50% from the floor, so their offense has been just as good as their defense.
How do you play it, Kyle, when you've got a player that's the caliber of Kaiser? And I've heard different philosophies. One is let her get her points, don't let anybody else, which is what happened in the first game in Las Cruces. So far, they've shut everybody down.
Well, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to have 2 battle plans and you're sort of ready to pick your poison.
Yeah.
Really what it goes back to. And at this stage, you could play things straight up because Kaiser has not been a tremendous impact in this game.
Gregory for 3, no good. Rebound, scrap 4 out of bounds. It will stay with Middle Tennessee. Boulder-Reva had a hand on it, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Aggies. That was one of the issues in that first game. New Mexico State actually out-rebounded Middle Tennessee. Tamia Scott off the inbounds, missed the jumper, and the rebound to the Aggies. Sanchez Oliver down court, picked up by Blakely. 17-8 Middle Tennessee lead. Sanchez Oliver with the basketball, guarded by Blakely, right wing, picks up the dribble. Top of the key, Gassama runs past Boulder-Reva, blocked by Nas, another block, and the rebound taken by her into the hands of Scott. The Aggies got to be getting a little frustrated. Every time they go in there, Nas says no. She's done that all year long.
I think there's a moral to that story.
She's done that all year long. Enrique for 3 offline. Nas with a tip. Rebound, New Mexico State. Rosing brings it front court. Going to drive, cut off by Enrique. Sends it back outside to Harding. Now Gassama straight away. They sag back off of her. You don't want to leave Gewertz alone. She's a good shooter. Drives, stumbles, keeps her balance. Goes top of the key, shot clock at 6. Spin move by Sanchez Oliver. Nice bounce pass down low, rejected, but a foul on Cab. That's going to be on Blakely. That'll be her first. That was a nice little pass down underneath. Blakely with a nice move, but got the arm as well. And now Savannah Davis checks back in for Enrique. We've seen that throughout the game so far.
Well, this is the lineup that can really create some problems as far as doubling down off of Nas, because now you've got 3 outstanding shooters on the floor.
Gassama makes the first free throw and the second as well. Fonta Gassama, senior from Spain. 17-10 Middle Tennessee lead. Blakely across the center line. New Mexico State man-to-man, kind of man-to-man, although then they sag back a little bit. Scott found a seam in that, put it up no good. Missed the shot, rebound New Mexico State.
Yeah, she got bumped.
Yep. Front court, Gewertz, cut off by Savannah Davis. Up top, Gassama. She's going to take that 18-footer and miss it, and the rebound, Tamia Scott. They'll give her that shot all day.
I will live with that one. Results notwithstanding.
Savannah Davis back to Blakely. 8 minutes left first half. 17-10 Lady Raider lead. Trying to get to 14-1 in conference play. Tamia cut off on the drive. Back up top Gregory. Between the circles, near side to Blakely. Shot clock at 10. Inside Boulder Rave up off the glass, no good. Rebound New Mexico State. She had more time. She rushed that one. Down court Sanchez.
Also think she had more space than she thought as well.
Sanchez off the screen. Goes past Blakely. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Nice move by Siani Sanchez-Oliver. Transfer from Delaware State. 17-12. Middle Tennessee's lead down to 5.
Yeah, she's creating some problems with her penetration and then passing ability as well as the scoring ability she just demonstrated there.
Blakely, near side, Savannah Davis. Spots, fires, missed it. Rebound, New Mexico State. That's the shot they wanted to take. Lead pass front court. Gerwert's back outside to the corner for a three. That is no good. Rebound, Boulder Rava. Anastasia out to Blakely. They don't have the numbers. Cab front court to Gregory. Now back to Cab. 6:50 left in the first half. 17-12 Middle Tennessee lead.
Oddly enough, New Mexico State making a little bit of a comeback with their best player on the sideline.
Yep, Kaiser's still sitting on the sideline. Blakely hesitates, drives, lost it, got it back, kicks it outside. Jalen for three, no good. Rebound, New Mexico State.
Jalen rushed that a little bit too. You could tell by her hand drop on the follow through. That was not going to go in.
Later Raiders have gone cold here recently. 6:20 left in the opening half. Gasama going to take the 17-footer and hit it. Boulder Rava sagged back off of her, so she took it and hit it. 17-14, so this a 6-0 run here for New Mexico State to cut it to 3. Scott, top of the key, wearing those pink shoes today. To Savannah Davis, back to Tamia. Inside Boulder Rava, had it batted away. Stolen by New Mexico State. That was Gasama, who was kind of poaching on the pass. Handoff Sanchez-Oliver. 5:45, there's another backdoor cut. Sanchez-Oliver lost the ball, and I believe she stepped out of bounds with it. Got a little out of control.
Yeah, the ball got deflected away from her, and as she was trying to pick it back up, she just ran out of real estate.
Interesting move here now. Jada Granum coming in. The 6'3" redshirt junior from Mississauga, Ontario, replacing Boulder Rava. And that'll bring Selena Peterson back in as well for New Mexico State. So Kaiser's still on the bench. She's over there directing traffic.
I mean, they're making hay without her right now. Doesn't necessarily make sense, but that's what's happening.
Gregory off the screen from Davis. Bounce pass to Scott. Now to corner Gregory. Back to Tamia. Shot clock at 15. She'll spot, fire for three, and nail it.
Great read by Tamia. You saw Sanchez-Oliver cheat the play, and when she did, Tamia raises up and drills it.
She's got 8 here in the first half, 20-14. That ended a little bit of a scoring drought for Middle Tennessee, approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Sanchez-Oliver up top to Peterson. Peterson tries to go down low. They're going to call Granum for a foul and a hold. That'll be her first. Team's second of the quarter.
Yeah, it started long before the foul took place. Jada let the step in get to her feet and then basically was behind on the play and had to drag her down with her hands.
Yenis back in for Gasama here for New Mexico State. Inbounding from the baseline to Yenis. Yenis with a handoff to Peterson. Peterson to the corner. 15-foot jumper is short. Offensive rebound, Aggies. And a new chance as Peterson pulled it down. Guarded by Tamia Scott. To Yenis, back to Peterson, whistle, offensive foul. That's going to be an offensive foul and an illegal screen. That's going to be on Sanchez-Oliver. That'll be her team's first of the quarter. Timeout, 4:42 left in the half. Middle Tennessee 20, New Mexico State 14. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town. For your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs, Lee Company is the team to call. 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you from the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee 20 and New Mexico State 14 with 4:42 left in the opening half of play.
Yeah, it's been an interesting second quarter offensively for the Lady Raiders. Right now, 1 of 8 from the floor from 13%, only 1 of 5 from the three-point line, have not gotten to the free throw line. Meanwhile, New Mexico State has, I guess, heated up based on their first quarter output. 2 out of 6 from the floor, and they've gotten to the free throw line twice and made both of those. And again, all of these things taking place with Kaiser not on the floor.
And that's interesting because we thought she had 2 fouls. The official book has her with 1 foul, but it seems like they were sitting her down as if she had 2 in their mind.
Well, and now you go back and look at Stat Broadcast, and they now have her listed with 2 fouls.
Thank you very much.
You know,
why they don't listen to you, I don't know.
Well, I know why, but you know, but look, I'm often wrong, but I'm never in doubt. But you and I both had that pegged.
Yeah, well, yeah, they've got her with 2 right now. And we thought that all along. 4:30 left in the half. Middle Tennessee with the basketball. Gregory, top of the key, off the screen from Davis. Comes to Savannah. To the corner. Now they try to get it inside. Boulder-Rava tipped and stolen away. Nice defensive play by the Aggies and a turnover by Middle Tennessee. That's their second of the game. Both teams have taken pretty good care of the basketball to this point. Neither of these defenses are what you would call relentless. Blakely got a hand on that one. It was saved by Sanchez Oliver. Not like Kennesaw State that just bumps and grinds. Jumper from 17 feet, no good. Rebound to me is Scott.
Well, you know, but here again, I mean, we're talking about a team that averages forcing 10 turnovers a game. And right now, Middle Tennessee with 2, which we talked about, ball security being a premium. So far, so good.
Gregory, top of the key, off the screen, can't shoot. To Savannah Davis, sends it inside Boulder-Rava, triple teamed, inside out. Blakely spots for the 3, and air ball out of bounds, and it's saved by New Mexico State. That wasn't close. And timeout taken by the Aggies. Jody Adams, 30-second timeout. What you run into here, Kyle, and Blakely is not really a threat offensively. Arike, not really a threat offensively. That's why you see Savannah Davis in there from time to time. They're trying to find one more threat as opposed to Gregory, Scott, and Boulder-Rava.
Yeah, and, at that stage, obviously with her playing point, her being cab, if you want to get her off the floor, that means you're putting Jalen Gregory at the point, or Savannah Davis for that matter. And under those circumstances, you could be getting that right now with Enrique coming back on the floor. Now, did you solve your problem? I don't know, because Enrique has not shot the ball incredibly well from the three-point line either, but is going to do most of her feeding from the top of the key.
Right. She is in now.
Where there is no help.
Right. You've got Gregory probably going to run the point right now. Blakely on the bench. New Mexico State with the basketball. Kaiser back in. Gossama for the jumper. That is no good. A long rebound on the baseline, run down by Savannah Davis. 3:13 left. 20-14, Middle Tennessee with a 6-point lead here in the second quarter. Tamia off the screen from Enrique. Keeps the dribble, gets another screen from Alina. Drives right side of the lane, runner off the glass, off the mark, no good. Boulder Wave with the rebound. Gregory for three, good by Jalen.
Nice offensive rebound to get that extra possession. Jalen Gregory makes it count. Great pass from Nos.
Boy, that's huge. 23-14, Gregory with 8 points. Ball batted away, saved by Gewertz. Now to Kaiser. Kaiser guarded by Gregory. Kaiser with the dribble. Works a little closer. Kicks to the corner for a three that's no good. Rebound Enrique. Another board. Just ripped it away. Alina, I think that's 6 rebounds for her in this first half. She's not scoring, but she's doing a lot of other things.
She was 6. Nos with 6.
Gregory inside Boulder Reva at the high post. Nos in the lane. Tough jumper to call a foul on New Mexico State. That's a little bit of a bailout because Nos, actually they called it on Boulder Raven. They called an offensive foul on Boulder Raven. I didn't see that. She was taking a jumper from 12 feet away and gets called for the foul. Her first. Kaiser with a handoff to Harding. Now to Gewertz. To Kaiser. Works her way closer. Spins. Tough shot contested. Taken away. Boulder Raven with a block. Gregory takes it away.
Really bad shot selection there.
Yeah, she had her mind made up she was going to shoot. And
had Jalen and Nos both in perfect position defensively to stop that.
Scott bounce pass to Gregory. A chance to build a double-digit lead. Boulder Raven inside out. Jalen from 25 offline. No good. Rebound New Mexico State. Gossama handoff to Kaiser. 1:33 left in the half. Gregory got knocked down. Gossama helped her back up. That was nice. On the wing, a three that is no good. Rebound Boulder Reva for Middle Tennessee. That's her 7th board. Gregory running the point. Blakely on the bench.
Obviously full steam ahead for Nos with yet another double-double on the horizon.
She's got 23 in her career. Gregory works right to left. Finds Enrique. Back to Jalen. 1 minute left in the quarter. 5 on the shot clock. Got to go. Jalen off the screen. Step back shot rejected. Knocked down. Enrique's going to launch one. It went in, but they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off as a shot clock violation. She made it from 25 feet, but they're going to say it was after the shot clock had expired. Might want to take a look at that.
I do.
I think I'd want to see it. I think it would be reasonable to go and take a look at that. I don't think they're going to. I would. I'd want to see it. They're not going to. It may have been late, but I'd like to see it anyway. But they're not going to review it. Front court, Yenis. Top of the key, 43 seconds left. Takes the 17-foot jumper and hits it. Lucia Yenis, one of 3 players on this team from Spain, makes the jumper 23-16.
And that stopped a 5-minute and 30-second scoring drought from New Mexico State. Tell you a little bit about the Middle Tennessee defense.
23 seconds left in the half. Gregory up top, Enrique. Leaves it for Scott. Shot clock at 10. Tamia, top of the key, 17-foot jumper short. Rebound, loose ball. They scrum for it. They tie it up on the floor. Possession error will give it to the Aggies with 10 seconds even left in the half.
I think we're missing Nos on so many more opportunities than she's getting now. She's, I'm not sure what we're seeing.
Oh, big screen took Gregory down. She's slow to get up. Shot kick to the corner and out of the wing. 2 seconds left, one ball loose. They throw it up, no good. Boy, Jalen got rocked on the screen, and she is still wincing in some pain as she's coming off the court. She got hammered on that screen at midcourt.
And the issue is whoever is guarding that screener has got to be up to let Jalen know that a screen is coming. I don't think there was anything illegal about the screen.
I agree.
It was just a strong screen. And Jalen was in full defensive stride, ran right into it. No communication whatsoever.
Yeah, she was trying to adjust her jaw after that. She got rocked pretty good. Halftime here at the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee leads New Mexico State 23-16. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bub?
The game against State last year?
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Halftime from the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee leads New Mexico State 23-16. Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center are proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. Well, 23-16, so not a lot of points in that first half, but Kyle Turnham, you hold the opponent to 6 of 26 from the field. Can't argue about the defense.
No, not at all. And, you know, the ironic part about it is you played such phenomenal defense and you hold your opponent to 16. You would think you would have an astronomical lead, but we don't.
Yep.
Only up 7. And that's the thing, I guess, that really is more of an eye-opener than anything else.
You were talking about Boulder Rava, and they just didn't seem to get her opportunities inside. She scored 27 in the first meeting in Las Cruces. I think she has 7 rebounds, 5 points right now, but they really haven't gotten her many looks.
No, I mean, the first thing I wrote down on my notes is more touches, more shots. I mean, from my perspective, I see her with exactly what we want from an offensive perspective, but for whatever reason, we're not throwing her the ball. And, that one's sort of hard to figure out, because I know from a coaching standpoint, we're always inquisitive about what our players see versus what we see. And I think that's something that will definitely be addressed at halftime, and I feel confident they'll come out, and that ball's going to be going inside. I feel confident.
I think that's the lowest scoring quarter for Middle Tennessee this year. As I look, it ties it. They scored 6 in the second quarter. It ties the lowest scoring quarter. That was at Princeton earlier as well. 8-6 New Mexico State. Thank goodness for the defense, because you only score 6 points, but you're still up by 7.
Well, and again, you go back and you look at our shooting. We go 2 out of 14 from the floor, 14%, 2 of 9 from the three-point line. Thank goodness for those, which means we did not score inside the arc.
Right.
And with the advantage that we have with Nos, you would think that would be automatic.
Yep.
But, again, more touches, more shots.
Yep. Well, we'll see if that comes up in the second half. We'll take a break, come back, go through the first half stats for you right after this. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Middle Tennessee leads New Mexico State 23-16 at halftime here. And the Lady Raiders for the game, 9 of 28 from the field. And as Kyle mentioned a moment ago, 7 of 14 in the first quarter, 2 of 14 in the second quarter. Fortunately, both of those were three-point shots, but 9 of 28 for the game for 32%. New Mexico State for the game is 6 of 26 for 23%. They're 1 of 9 from three-point range. Rebounding, Middle Tennessee a 21-18 edge on the boards. Both teams have taken pretty good care of the basketball. New Mexico State 2 turnovers, Middle Tennessee with 4. 3 block shots by Anastasia Boldareva in the first half. Points in the paint, 8-2 in favor of the Lady Raiders. 5-1 advantage in second chance points as well for Middle Tennessee. Individually, Tamia Scott with 8 points. Jalen Gregory with 8. Anastasia Boldareva, 5.7 rebounds. 2 points for Courtney Blakely. Alina Enrique did not score but had 7 rebounds in that first half. For New Mexico State, you hold Molly Kaiser, who's the leading scorer in the conference, averaging 21 plus per game. She has 2 points in the first half.
Yeah, and once again, when you look at all of these numbers that we keep throwing out there, you hold them to 23% shooting, 11% shooting from 3. You hold Kaiser to 2. You would think we would be up 20, 25, 30, whatever the case may be, and we're not. And to go back and to illustrate a point on the points in the paint, oddly enough, it was 8-0 at the end of the first quarter. We had no points in the paint in the second quarter at all.
Yeah, the only points were 3-pointers, in the second quarter. And you mentioned it going a good. You think there will be a focus on getting Nas the basketball in this third quarter?
Oh, I don't think there's any question. I'll be shocked if it's not just a steady diet of 5 up and just going to work and get her the ball, let her go play. I mean, they do not have an answer for her if we'll just get her the ball.
We'll take a break, come back, get the third quarter started here. Middle Tennessee leading 23-16. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.